Choose fighting with security at the high road, ruining your night. Choose antagonising disabled queue jumpers at theme park. Choose gimping around in the gym. Choose keeping it high. Choose punishment bummings. Choose battering 13-year-olds and their dads for chucking golf balls at you. Choose working security at Tea in the Park and robbing the punters. Choose asking a Welsh dwarf for a line. Choose triggering Instagram mums. Choose booting yappy dogs in the ribs. Choose taking an edible and doing the gay Gordons. Choose Leather Podcast.
Right. Alright, mate.
What's happening?
Aye, we're back here again.
So I feel like it's sorry, mate. Open mat with you today. Because obviously
I know.
Big story for the weekend.
Yep.
Was you.
The retirement on Paul Craig.
How do you feel about it all now? It's been a couple of days.
It's been nice. It's been overwhelming. Like all the love that I've received is, I didn't expect it. Like, you know, you've got fans and you've got followers and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't expect it all to come in on this one lump for 2 days.
I didn't think, I've always said this, I've never thought you realised how big a star you were. And I hope that like the last couple of days have put some context in it for you. Like obviously you were on Helwani last night and stuff like that. He had nothing but good things to say about you. Some nice comments for you. I saw like Johnny Walker and stuff like that commenting. It's just good to see the respect for people, and most of all, the Paris crowd.
Oh, the Paris crowd were amazing.
They were brilliant.
It was pretty. It was cool. Like the standing ovation. And
they bounced into it before. See, as soon as your gloves started coming off, they were up. They were up straight away.
Had you had an idea that I was going to do it?
No, I had no idea.
I didn't tell a single person. Not even my wife. Didn't tell Andy. I just kind of.
Now it's happened.
Can you see it?
You'd left a couple of clues. And at the time I was just like, what is going on here? And then just there's a few things you've said.
I didn't want anybody thinking that I didn't give that fight camp my all. I fucking gave it my all. I left no stone unturned. Smashed my wrist that Saturday morning.
I know.
I always go in 100% ready, but it just wasn't my night. And I went in there to win, and Modestus was the better fighter.
Aye, Modestus is obviously, there's a small age gap now, but at the stage we're at, when you go for someone who's, what I think he's 30 to 37, it's a big jump now.
I know.
But
just testosterone, I said in one of my previous interviews, I went from middleweight and it absolutely destroyed my testosterone. So the levels of...
And you still have problems now.
Yep.
I do. And
it's going to take at least a few months for me to...
There's things Lee said. He was like, you were only a couple of hours away from real issues. It's wild to think. I don't know. All of us were emotional after as well. I was quite emotional. It was just it's taken over the event as well. The biggest part of that event, I think, has been your retirement. Wouldn't you say? I don't know. It's been the biggest.
It's a nice thing to be part of that event and leave with the fans.
It was brilliant, Paris, on the whole. The actual event, the crowd, everything. I really enjoyed it. So it was, I think, well timed.
So my daughter works in the pub, Owens, and she was working Saturday night, and they were watching the fight
in the pub.
Heartbroken. They had to send her home for work because she was so upset.
Aye, that's a tricky one.
I know. Poor kid, man. Well, 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏 was in the pub.
Was he?
Aye, so he
fighting with people.
No, he wasn't fighting with folk. He was
just
being hiding for folk.
Everything I'm seeing though is overwhelmingly positive.
Aye.
I've seen very little negative. I think it's nice to see everyone getting behind you.
I know you kind of talked about it on Helwani yesterday, but when did you start thinking that it was winding down and you were coming to the end?
I started toying with the idea. I really started toying with the idea when I turned 35.
You had always said that for years before
35, and then see when people started saying it to me, I just felt like things stopped going my way. I started picking up losses. I started picking up niggles. I started losing exchanges in the gym. And I know I'm up against young, hungry guys in the gym. But they were the cracks. And then when I went to middleweight, I thought, right, this is the last burst I've got in me. Let's go for it. Let's make this middleweight jump. We were on to a victory against Munoz, and then it was loss. And I then decided that I was going to do it round about November time last year when we were fighting in Madison Square Garden. And after that, I was like, right, I've got one more. You know what? I'll move back up to light heavyweight, and that'll be me. And then the light heavyweight fight ended the way it ended. The rash. So then that was then moved on to the 4 weeks later, and then it ends in a no contest. And I'm like, I can't walk away in a no contest. I need a full stop on it, and the full stop was the loss. And I'm happy. Win, lose or draw, win or lose on Saturday night, I was walking away from the sport.
Would you have retired after the Bellato fight?
If it had went to win or loss, yes.
So you were preparing to do it then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't the Apex and it was Paris.
I'm I'm glad. Like, I never thought about the whole walking away thing. I just thought about it selfishly, like, I'm going to retire. So if it happened in the Apex, I would have retired in the Apex.
I know, but it was nice to do it in front of...
And then it happened in the way it happened. Everything happens the way it's meant to happen. I'm meant to be at this side of the pond. I'm meant to feel the love for the Paris crowd. So everything worked out. Couldn't have worked out better for me.
It's just that, for me, it's like there's a big hole now. Like, what are we going to... What do we do now? I don't know. It feels so...
Like, I think I'm still going to compete in jiu-jitsu. I love the sport of jiu-jitsu. I'm going to look at doing some big competitions. I'm going to...
Craig Jones.
I'm going to look at doing some fun with that. I've got a few other ideas that I want to do. I want to do more media. And I'm going to have time to do more media. Whereas I was very selfish previously. You
had to be.
Because I was only focusing on myself. Whereas now, we can double down and doing more podcasts. We can do more stuff for the fans of this show, but also the fans of other shows, and be involved in them. More breakdowns.
People like your breakdowns as well, because obviously you know what you're talking about.
So that's what I'm going to do. So retirement, slippers, nope. Don't need them, don't need a pipe.
Never coming back.
I can't see it. Here's what would have happened. If I'd kept going, and then I would have lost my contract with the UFC, and then somebody would have went, just go to PFL and win the tournament, and then it would have then been PFL, and then somebody would, just keep doing this, and it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. You fancy a bare knuckle fight? Go and do a bare knuckle fight, and then you start...
You see guys doing that.
And then you start doing that, and then it's like, you fancy dirty boxing? And there's all these, because there's so many promotions out there. But
have you had any offers?
No, I didn't. But at what point do you just...
Go, I'm not going to... no.
Do you do it in your prime? Because I'm relatively not... I'm not over the hill. No. I know I'm not over the hill. I can still hang with quite a lot of the guys in the world. Maybe not in the UFC top 15.
If you went to the PFL, you'd win the tournament. That would be fair to say. And
that's what I didn't want. Like, I know there's opportunities for me to go to these shows, but I didn't want people like, right, let's just go to PFL. Right, let's go and do this. And then you just prolong.
You've always said as well, it was never the money. It was, you only wanted to fight in the UFC.
It was glory. And as I said on Ariel, it was nearly 7 years ago when we were walking away from London.
I know. And in your head, you were like, this is it, eh? It's just, there's so much to try and cram in. No. You were good on Ariel, but I noticed you had said about you wished you had changed gym sooner. I hadn't expected you to say that.
I just see the work that James, Primmy and Kieran have done with me over the last 3 years. Like, it's made such a difference. I genuinely am a better fighter than I have ever been. I've only got better from joining their gym. So do you think the path would have been different if you'd been at higher level first? I'm not sure, because hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? I know. And obviously I owe Brian a lot, and the Scottish Hit Squad guys and all the guys like Chris Bungard and Kevin Devine and like you said, Savage, all these guys who have helped me in the process. You were the biggest guy all the time. But it was always about... I was so much bigger than everybody else. I had nobody pushing me. Nobody was pushing me, because I did have some good spars, like Michael Blair. I used to love when Michael Blair would turn it up and we'd have these, but he's a 170 or 175. And you were having to travel to like Sunderland and stuff like that just for sparring partners. It was, I don't know, I hadn't expected you to say that, but I suppose the hindsight part is tricky, because you had some great wins still at that gym. I know. I was sitting thinking last night, I'm like,
So I'd watched what you said, and you were obviously talking about the Jamal one, but I still think the biggest win for you was Krylov, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I still think he was...
I still believe that as well, man.
I think he was the most accomplished guy. Like, when you think of Jamal, he just rushed in and was emotional, and that's how he lost, really. But Krylov was like a seasoned guy, knew what he was doing.
Skilled,
and was
super skilled, super grappler.
And at the time was probably going to start trying to push on for a title shot. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to come up with some highlights and thinking about what I was going to say today.
What's your favourite moment?
Out of all your fights? Mm-hmm. I would say the Jamal break, because it was such a dramatic, like a proper, like,
because it was, we'd went from...
everyone hated Jamal as well.
Aye, we went for the fight being cancelled to postponed to Atlanta, Arizona. And then he had that heated debate with me.
And the poster signing.
So there was like all this hype, and there was a lot of hype behind him. The UFC were pushing him.
He was kind of being looked at as the next John Jones.
And was he unbeaten at that point as well?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had lost.
One of my favourite moments, and I've spoke about it, was standing in Sao Paulo across the Shogun here. And I remember just telling me, get up, get fucking up.
That fight though, I mention that fight all the time to people, especially to do with judging. You got a draw, but it was clearly, I don't know, I didn't want to go on about.
You know what I need to do? I need to go back and watch it again.
That's when the sort of offensive grappling never got scored very well and stuff like that. But that was quite a good one. I suppose making him, because he tapped his strikes as well in the second fight.
That was the same.
Like that's a big moment. You've got a lot records. I don't know. You've done it. Kind of done everything really. The main event actually, for Scottish UFC main event. That's probably the biggest one. What was
the thing from New York? I was the first Scottish guy to walk out in Madison Square Garden since like. Was it only? You need to check out on your phone.
There'll be boxers have done it.
I'd need to have a look, but I'm sure it's like in the actual main arena, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You might be the only Scottish.
Square Garden thing,
Aye, that's wild.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Which is pretty cool.
Aye, very. Madison Square Gardens was a big moment as well. Like fighting in front of Trump and Elon Musk. See, when you think back, like so bizarre, eh?
The scales are cool as well, man.
They used old scales, eh? The ones like Sonny Liston and that.
Aye. Had a good time.
It is still a bit.
So now we're just a couple of podcasters, mate.
I know. I was emotional after, I'll no lie. I was quite like, I don't know, I did, even the next day when I seen you and we went for a coffee and stuff, and I was just like, fuck, I don't know what to say. I'm terrible at that type of stuff, eh? Like, I think most fighters are. I just...
Craig nailed it.
Aye.
Craig nailed it on his... He did a blog for the podcast. If anybody's want to check it out, it's on one of our links, isn't it? So go and check it out. Have a read of it. It's nice.
It's good.
Brilliant work, mate. And it made me cry. So thanks for that as well.
Me too.
And the same as well, Greg had made a cracking wee video with the train spotting. Well, we call it train spotting team. It's no even. It's Born Slippy. I know. It was like, the train spotting team. No, Born Slippy.
It was. I had planned it in my head. I was going to come in and I was going to say this and ask you about this, but it's not for me. It's you. You've done all this. I've been fortunate enough to come along with you.
We've had some good rides, haven't we?
Mental. I'll always look back on this as I can't think any bad times. Obviously, there's been the downs, but
do you remember the day that me and Brian had an argument and we done an 8-minute round?
I'm fucking trying to get up one.
Aye.
And you just need to get up, Paul. What you gonna fucking try to do?
We had this massive bust up and
it was hilarious.
Aye. We've literally done was it like a 10-minute round? It was something like that.
I'm sure, and you were like, what is the point in this though? Why?
We tussled in
the Troy bar one at the PI.
Aye.
And you started shouting at me in the gym.
And that's nothing other than stress, pressure.
Aye. Do you feel like there's some pressure came off you?
Do
you feel relieved?
Aye. I was speaking about it on the BBC. Had hit me up for an interview, and it just feels like there's a massive weight lifted off my shoulders. Where I'm like, it's almost like a sigh.
Is that because of, I suppose, with the training and everything, like...
You think about how much pressure comes for, you've got gyms, you've got country, family, friends, UFC, media, there's so much pressure comes with being a fighter, which a lot of young guys don't realise, but there's a lot, and the higher you get up, the greater the fall.
And then obviously there's your media obligations, the full fight week and stuff, and you'd done quite a lot of media in the build-up. I thought anyway, I was seeing you on everything. I don't know if that's just my algorithm, but I don't know. I didn't know how to sum it up. I had planned to say this and come in, and it's such a big sporting moment for Scotland, really. Like, you have been a trailblazer for Scottish MMA. There was no road before you. I know Stevie Ray had been to the UFC and he'd done great things, but what you've done is very different, eh? So, I don't know, the guys who get to follow behind you, they're so lucky. Because there's undoubtedly, we've spoke about it a few times, there's undoubtedly things you'd have done differently. If you could go back, there was mistakes made, but at least the guys coming behind you now, they'll not have to do them, because you can go, hang on, don't do that, do this. Like, it's just been such a big thing for Scotland as a whole, and a lot of Scottish MMA fighters.
I was massively learning on the job. I was learning how to be a fighter in the fire.
Aye, that's.
Do we get a mention
risky
on the broadcast there, I've noticed there?
Aye, John Gooden said, obviously, lots of well wishes for you, and he said, be sure to check out the Leather podcast for all the fallout. So.
He came up to me on the Sunday and he was like, did you know about this? I was like, no idea. I have no idea.
I knew you wouldn't have tried to convince me not to, but I know that, but I just felt people would have been like, nah, are you sure this is the right time? Even when I was asking Kieran to take my glove off, so he looked me dead in the eyes and goes,
he was telling me,
are you sure? And I says, aye. And he's like, positive. And I says, aye, take it off me.
Aye, he said he was holding the tears back, like, no.
It was just that. I love see everybody in my team, man. I fucking love them. When you punch somebody in the face and you spend so much time with these guys, everybody, and that's including Greg, Grant, yourself, Craig, like everybody that's in this, we're in it together, and that's why I love it. I enjoy making the videos with you. I enjoy the good times and the bad times.
It's aye. It's I'm fucking.
Hey, well, you know what we've got, mate?
I'm going to end up greeting.
Fancy a whiskey?
I wondered if you would say this as well, and I definitely do. Here, Keith.
So this was a gift that Ross. Are we allowed to do this on screen?
I think so. It's not TikTok, so
it's only tea. It's only tea in it. It's tea. So this was a gift that Ross got me last Christmas.
Untouched. It's sat.
It's sat there just waiting for us. No ice. Don't need any ice. Craig, you're working. You're not getting one.
You'll have to drive us home, Craig.
How many are you allowed? You're allowed a bottle before you can drive home?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Well, here's to...
Cheers.
Here's to getting leathered on leathered. You just think it all?
Oh, I thought you were... I thought that's what we were doing.
I was just having a wee nip. That's lovely, by the way.
Talisker, I think it is.
Aye, was the show, apart from that, was it a good show?
The crowd were wild, eh?
I was in the crowd. I was in the back with Mason Jones. Good guy. Cracking guy, man.
He's funny in the warm-up room, eh?
He was so good, and watching him get warm, and it was great to see him.
He took some fucking damage. Did he get a bonus, actually? Aye.
I think he did, aye.
He was in some nick after it. Seen him in the hotel after. His face was fucking... His whole face was puffed up, eh?
Do you want to talk about what happened during the weight cut?
With me? Oh,
aye.
This guy was a cocksucker. Do you know about this?
We'll not name him, but he was meant to have a UFC fight.
He's binned anyway, so name him.
He didn't have a UFC fight, and he's no longer a UFC fighter.
So we're cutting weight, and our process on the Thursday night to cut weight, we go in and we'll do a workout. We'll do like hitting pads, and it's tough. It is really tough. You've got the video, haven't you? They're going to go out.
I've started working on it yesterday. I've got 3 hours of footage to go through. So
we go up and we do a wee blowout, and it's to burn all the glycogen in your muscles, increase the sweat rate, increase body temperature. Now we go in, and it's already a cramped training room. The UFC provide us with a training room, and it's normally like 2.
Is that same one we did the shakeout in?
Yep. And
3 mats.
As we go in, there's a team already in there, and they've got the sauna box on the mats, they've got the heated blanket on the mat, and there's another 3 or 4 people just laying about on the mat. And you'll see the footage once, Craig.
Did you capture the whole thing?
Not all of it, but
you didn't catch the altercation.
Oh,
did you?
right.
So another team comes in, and it was the only girl on the fight, Sam Hughes. So she comes in and she's looking for a space, and our coach comes up and says, "Are we all right to use this bottom end of the mat?" I says, "Aye, of course here. Like the mat's for everybody to use." So then as I'm hitting pads, I'm obviously getting more and more dehydrated, hangry.
And you know what's coming as well.
And I'm obviously wearing a sauna suit, and the sweat's pissing off me, and there's these people lying about, and then I start to chin the boy, and I say, "You're going to fucking move at my road? Because these guys are just lying about." And the guy's like, "The mat's for everybody." And I'm like,
What nationality is he?
French.
He is French, aye.
Right. So I rip into him for taking up all the space. Like, you're fucking... So I'm like...
You've done this before, though.
I'm like, you've got your guys lying about. Like there was honestly... I'm not even at a word there a lie. There's probably about 10 people... 𝗣𝗢𝗗𝗗𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧. There's probably about 10 to 12 people from his team, including managers, wee guys, like
his
wee
pals.
tiny boys. Aye, just all lying about the mats. And I'm like, get yourself to fuck after the mats. So then...
What promotion did he come from?
Octagon.
I was champion there twice.
He was double champ.
So, was he really? Oh, fucking hell, there it is. Yeah, he's got 2 belts.
Aye, so he obviously lost his contract with the UFC because he missed weight and didn't attempt.
But you would think...
There's a video that's came out of him talking to Pitbull, who was meant to fight, and he's practically begging Pitbull to still take the fight. And he's like, "You can have half my purse." He's like, "Come on, we're warriors, don't take this away from me." And Pitbull's like, "You've took it away for yourself." And he's like, "I'm not sweating anymore, I can't do it." And he was like, "That, go to lightweight then." And then he was kind of trying to put it on Pitbull and make Pitbull feel bad for not taking the fight, but Pitbull's like, "This is on you. You said you can do this."
It's wild to think you would go and do that, eh? I've seen you do that before, though.
Aye, did you see the when he was looking at? What the fuck you looking at?
I can't believe I can't believe not one of them stood up to you.
He did.
Aye, but he was no gone to...
I was like, "What the fuck you looking at?" He's like, "You." And I was like, sitting there all biscuit arsed.
Should have just took him on, mate. Fuck it.
Like I was ready. And James comes up to me, right? And James, obviously, he's not a man of...
He doesn't like that either.
Controversy. And he's like, "Calm down." And I'm like, "No, they should fucking know." And obviously it's only his first UFC, but there should have been like the security guards should have been like, "Listen,
someone
you've
to
got
tell him it's
you've got too many people here. Everybody has to use this."
Do you think he'll get asked back? No. Do you think that'll be him for good?
I don't know, it's not a good first impression, is it?
No, it sounds like he's just a prick in general. Where his pals are the wee type of like wannabe roadmen, aye.
No, they weren't. They were just a couple of wee guys, and they were all just lying about. Which I'm even the coach. But am I balling the coach? And he's like,
should be him that stands up to you,
like,
to be fair.
He's like, "Don't think you're the only person that needs these mats." And I'm like, you're taking up like fucking half the mats.
When you use the mats, it's 2 people. That's it. I don't know.
The fact that he had his sauna and blanket and all that kind of stuff.
Aye. You don't do that.
He just taking up too much room. And once Craig edits the footage, you will see it. You'll see where he's actually sitting and where we're having to squeeze into this.
Imagine getting an opportunity like that and wasting it. Like, no making weight. I bet you're not the only person he's fell out with either. He obviously does this. Fucking fly. I don't know.
Your manager thought you were singing at first as well.
She did. Victoria thought I was singing.
When you started shouting?
Aye.
Because she's obviously American and...
Can you
And
understand?
obviously I'm like, I'm already a wee bit irate because I'm in the moments and I'm like, "Fucking move, fucking get up to. Fucking take up half the mats. There's people trying to train here."
Wish I was there.
Big Lee fucked off straight away.
Did he? Did he just bail?
Aye, he didn't realise I was arguing either. I was like, "Fuck's sake, Lee, no honour on the boys."
Big Lee would have dived in and done him in.
He had the bath to sort. He's got
Aye.
an
He had a job
excuse.
to do.
And then I jump in the bath and I'm just fucking
Were you
seething.
raging the whole time?
Yeah, well, that, to me, I've got that footage of this. Like, your face is just, you're just looking dead ahead and you're like, "What's his name, Craig? Give me his name." And I'm like, what are you going to do right now in the bath?
Raging you didn't do him in.
Sacked for the UFC for head kicker, boy.
I know, way. I'm not needing to retire because I've been binned for fighting before the fight.
Aye, but just like have a bit of respect. That's all.
It was a cramped room.
Aye. I was expecting more for your man Gustafsson.
So was I.
Because did you see all the stuff about him? He's like a super athlete where he's like, he can snatch like 180 one-handed with a Olympic bar. Have you seen this?
I've not.
Mate, the guy is an absolute beast.
I thought he was going to take it, but that Renat, he was in the training room when you were doing your shakeout. I was watching him.
There is a fly there. Have I caught
Yeah,
it?
it's good.
I think I've caught this fly. I did.
And let it go.
I'll let it go.
But aye, Gustafsson just sort of covered up, just took a few shots and I don't know.
How did the Shannon Bannard fight? Did she get subbed?
Aye, she had a bad first round where she kind of get controlled, couldn't get back up, and then when it hit the ground again in the second, she got submitted.
She gets submitted.
I didn't get there till...
I think you were the percentage, weren't you?
I can't even remember who was the first fight I seen actually. You scroll up a wee bit, Craig. Never saw Hardwick.
We got there just in time for Hardwick getting wheeled out.
Aye.
Yeah, I watched Hardwick and it was a tough watch for him. You've got to remember, this is this kid's first fight in the UFC.
However, he's made videos before this slagging other UFC fighters.
Has he? Well, I guess it's how you get...
Slated Anthony Smith,
Did he?
Said he was the worst fighter in the UFC and stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
And now this has happened to him.
That's no good.
So, I don't know. You can't go talking the talk on social media and then... But I didn't doubt for a second it was very sore. He was still in the fucking wheelchair the next morning.
He had the crutches and everything.
Aye.
Finish
Rough one for him.
Go down again because Sam Patterson had already fought as well. Great victory for Sam Patterson.
He's good.
Very good. On a bit of a tail now in the UFC, hasn't he? I think did he lose his first fight?
I remember him getting knocked out in London when you fought Muniz, and it was a bad one.
Yeah.
And then I think he's on a 4-fight win streak now.
Absolutely
since then.
smashing it, man. Both of these guys are the two tallest welterweights in the whole division. Your man Trey Waters is 6'5". Sam Patterson's 6'3".
Did he not have a very good comfy behind win actually? I'm sure it was at the Apex, Sam Patterson. Dominic Cruz was saying something in the commentary and he just fucking stormed forward and knocked the guy out. So Dominic Cruz has been negative about him, saying, if he doesn't do this now, he's going to... And he just... I'm trying to remember who that was. But he keeps winning, so good for him.
Yep. Tybura.
Chucked it.
40-year-old. Is that what age is?
I think he... I don't know, but he didn't look bothered,
Is it Delici? How do you say his name, Craig?
Deliha.
So he trains with Tom Aspinall.
He trains with Tom and the guys. Because I've seen Tom losing his mind when he won, which is great. And a lot of people are saying we've got a heavyweight with abs.
Aye.
The guy's in some shape.
He is.
Has he also got a third nipple?
I don't know.
I seen him kicking about. It's massive.
He's a unit, man. He was in the changing room with us.
Tybura's a big boy as well. He weighed in at 256.
Type in third nipple.
It's got something. What is that?
Can you see it?
Aye.
I'm assuming that's what you're talking about.
Then if you go to that second, there you go again. Is that third nipple?
Get a tattoo over that or something.
It definitely looks like it.
Type in third nipple, see if it is an actual thing. I don't want to be like...
I think it is.
Is it a third nipple?
He was very emotional with his win as well, wasn't he?
Aye.
It was his debut.
It was against somebody who's number 7 in
I
the
know,
world.
but mate, I just didn't think Tybura...
Do you think Tom Aspinall took his soul?
Aye, I do. He just didn't seem like he was that bothered about fighting in general. Even just seeing him wandering about and stuff, I was like, I should have bet against him. But I still put money on. Aye. I always do. But I don't know, I just felt like he never... This guy, all of it, Delicia will jump right up now.
I think he's number 9 now.
Jumped right in the top.
Straight
10.
into number 9 on his debut.
There are not a lot of heavyweights, is there? So you can literally go on a tear with a couple of fights. So good on him, man.
Aye.
Looking forward to seeing what the BFG guys will do. And then I didn't see this fight, which is at Cyan Ribeiro.
Ribeiro.
I can't even remember it, to be fair.
Umar looked
Oh,
great.
no, I do remember it.
How did it go?
Was it a KO?
Aye, he kind of controlled him, ground and pound, got him out of there.
Did he take him down?
Aye.
Never seen that one. Never watched the Gomez one either. How did that go?
I can't even remember any of these.
That one kind of sucked the momentum.
Did
out
it? Just go
the
the
arena a
session
little bit.
guys to tappy tap.
Is it not the most or joint most finishes or something?
It's joint most finishes on any card, and I'm sure it's most KO, TKO finishes on any card ever.
Wow. Did watch Rhys McKee's fight. He was looking great at points, and then he made a few mistakes.
He's done this a few times with the same thing, eh?
I think the stoppage was early.
You think so?
I think
Have
it
you got
was
like a video of it?
See
Controversial.
if I can find it for you.
Because I'm obviously in the back getting ready to
Do your thing.
do my thing. So we were hitting pads, and it's in between doing different bits and bobs. But Rhys was in the same change rooms as well, and he had some music. Here we go. Rhys loves these wars.
Aye.
You'll not get audio on this, but I don't need
That's
it
fine.
anyway.
Oh, that was a body shot. I do remember it. It was a sneaky wee inside bump.
I just feel I can see he's
'Cause he was
taking hot,
building up.
but he's on the way up. And I think Herb was just maybe a touch early.
That's a beauty of her.
Because I don't know if you remember as well, the momentum was starting to swing Rhys's way as well. He definitely dropped the first round. Sola started gassing and restarted picking it up. And I think if that fight had continued,
Rhys would have taken it.
he was going to take it, aye.
3 minutes to go still, though. That's quite long. Herb, was it Herb who stopped the fight on... The guy got TKO'd on his feet and he stepped in. Which fight was that?
I don't know. That's quite vague.
No, on Saturday. Was there no a stoppage? It was like a standing one. Normally,
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I did too many beers. By
Mason Jones absolutely smashed it.
He did.
It was one of these
Took a
fights.
doing.
Aye, it was
But-
one of these fights where he...
Again, he does that all the time as well. He's had a few fights like that. I thought he was close to getting stopped, eh? And he took
Am I
some...
right in saying he was stopped? He was released for the UFC,
I think he went back to Cage
then-
Warriors, aye.
then came back, and now he's on a bit of a tear as well.
Aye. There was big love for that Oki in the crowd. Big fan favourite with him. But, I thought Mason Jones was good. Nice guy. Chatting away with him in the warm-up room and stuff. Good laugh. I'm
Curtain
glad
guy.
for him.
That was my fight. Just skip that one. I didn't see Ruffy and I didn't see Kyle's.
Near the
I
dad
was in
went
the
home.
process of getting my ear stitched.
I just fucked off.
Did you?
I just left.
How was BSD? Did he just panel him?
Yes.
I
Aye.
didn't expect that at all.
Too
like.
much of a jump for him, you think?
Benoit controlled it, took him down, did what he needed to do for the first round. Rufy could not get anything going, and then same again second, and they found the submission.
Did you see Ruffy on the weigh-ins? He looked a bit drastic.
They look bad, aye.
I remember Kieran saying that.
He looked like, because we have seen him backstage, and I just looked at him and I was like, oh,
Doesn't look good.
no.
Good win for him, though. Like, a lot of people obviously were expecting Ruffy to go on and do massive things, and this is going to slow him down a little.
Within
But
2 weekends, the Fighting Nerds is train could be coming to a stop.
a lot
We've
of
obviously
pressure
this
being
weekend.
put on them, though. And I don't think, obviously, we're going to go to the main event, but I think a lot of '𝗓𝗏𝗄's stuff with making weight a couple of weeks ago, and I think maybe with him, it's just been a lot of pressure and it's all mounted up, and he's not really been able to put it together on Saturday night. Imavov was a terrible opponent for him as well, style-wise.
He's a terrible opponent for MD. His style is like, he's very good. Am I right in saying this was quite a bomb fight?
I've only watched clips of it.
We left, I think, after the second round
Was that bad?
to come back to the hotel, but it was forgettable.
Which is not how you want to get.
Yep, and it's a bit of a shame when it's coming down to two of the top middleweights who are all scrambling to get in line to fight Hamzat. When you consider how the Ridder looked against Bobby
Aye.
Knuckles.
I think Hamzat will smash him Imavov.
Do you think so?
I
Do you think he'll
think
just
so.
absolutely
I think
panel
he'll
him?
just wreck him. I don't know. I'm just not an Imavov fan. I don't think he's going to catch. He's just
What part of France is he from?
The Russian part.
The Russian part?
even at the weigh-ins and stuff, I was just like, there's nothing about this guy. There's no, like, at least the Fighting Nerds, they've got a wee bit of a gimmick you can get behind them. They're interesting. Even Benoit Saint Denis, like, he's all right. But Imavov's
Did you see Benoit Saint Denis' celebration?
No.
Can you get it up for him? It's
Aye.
pretty cool. You'll like it. You'll appreciate it. It's that time, guys. It's our Anaconda ads. And this week, I have suffered an injury. I suffered injury before my fight. and one of the things that's going to slow me down is the fact that there's a bit of a break in my wrist. So it's going to take 6 weeks to heal. But even after that, there's still going to be some damage. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Anaconda wrist support. So even though there has been damage done to the wrist, this is just going to give me a wee bit of support just so I can get on the mat, stay active. And that's the whole benefit of using any of the Anaconda supports. It's not about taking away the injury totally. There's always going to be some sort of damage there after a 6 weeks recovery period. But it's just giving you that bit of confidence. And for me, it's going to be this wrist guard once I get back to training. We've got a whole host of equipment there, whether it's a fractured wrist or a dislocated knee, ankles have went, shoulder injury. They've got a whole host of supports there are going to help you get back on the mat a lot sooner. And that's what this is going to do for me. Ross, what is the number?
It's anaconda.fightwear.co. If you're a Leathered Podcast Patreon supporter, you get free next day UK delivery, and you can put in Leathered 10 at checkout for a further 10% off.
And you can mix and match these braces,
You can.
correct?
Any two braces for $59.
And as Ross is saying, you can mix and match them. So if you've got a sore wrist, you get the wrist. If you get a sore knee, you get the knee. Double knee it and go for it. But Anaconda's got your back, and they also have a host of rash guard and shorts if you want to freshen up your gym attire, as well as having the Knee Recovery Pro, which is a great addition to MD's gym bag. Check out Anaconda and thank us later.
So what it is he said it's a nod, because he was in like the French fucking special forces or something. He's like,
That's what his tattoo is.
he was like, they're taught, pull your pistol out before reloading.
And just shoot.
So that's him with the fucking machine gun, and then he's pulling out the pistol to finish the job.
I like BSD, but his fight with Poirier kind of pulled him back a bit, hasn't it? But he was winning that fight before he got killed.
Can he build for this spot?
Oh, he definitely can.
And then we could see him potentially racking up a couple of wins and getting in that
Where is he now?
top spot again. Probably 10. Where's he been re-ranked? Because what was that, 15 versus 14 or something like that, or 13?
No movement.
No movement for him.
He's still 13.
So the two guys, it wasn't really, it wasn't like it was going to be a huge jump for Ruffy. If
Were they hoping Ruffy had won that, Jank?
I think they were hoping for the Fighting Nerds to take it.
Aye, I think so.
So there you go. That was the breakdown of this week's fights. And
Jimmy had actually said, he went, this could be a bad night for the Nerds. And I went, Jank, so? I was like, I think they'll both get wins. And he was just like, So.
the Jimmy boy knows, didn't he?
Did
He knows
you
his stuff.
see the video of Prates reacting to Rufy's lost
I did,
with Ian
aye.
Gary?
Going
Fucking weird,
mad.
man. Why is she recording that?
What about, did you see Prates all week?
I did.
Like just having a rare old time?
Smoking grass bangers at the front and that.
He was the first thing we
Loving
seen
life,
when
eh?
we got to Paris.
Aye.
He was just outside the hotel, ripping
Just-
darts.
Just fucking
On the beers. All
on the
during the day.
beers, smoking the jizzles.
He was on holiday.
Aye.
Fuck it. Good for him. He at least he lives up to the stereotype.
Aye.
That's
So
what
now
he says.
we're moving forward, and it's going to be another Fighting Nerd this weekend in John Silver
He was there at the weekend.
against
aye.
Lopez. No, I don't think he
I was
was.
going to say I didn't see him, but I had heard people say he was there, and I was like, I don't know, because that's not ideal travel wise.
UFC Noche this weekend, and it's in is it Texas?
San Antonio, yes.
San Antonio. So that's kind of cool.
I don't think it's lived up to the.
The card's no great, is it?
They want a big one for Noche, and it's.
I mean,
no.
this Diego Lopez versus John Silver
Aye,
is a
for
cool
sure.
fight.
But should they not have done? Oh fucking hell! Who was Lopez arguing with?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they said that they wanted, didn't they?
They were looking at going to book him against Volkanovski, and this was going to be a pay-per-view. They were going to book Volk and Yair, the rematch, but that's fell through, so they've ended up with this.
Which is a cool fight.
Aye, I
Who
like
do you think takes
Lopez.
it?
Lopez.
You think he takes
I'm
it?
going to go Lopez. I don't know, actually. When I think about it, because he was a bit one-dimensional against Bobby Knuckles, wasn't he? So,
Oh, that's a cool. Craig's just put up a UFC Noches lucha mask. Which is fucking cool. I've got a blue one of them.
I've seen it. It was in one of the highlight videos,
It was,
actually.
aye.
Aye.
So that's what UFC's selling for $70, $79.99.
To look like a dick.
But you can get whatever zip is.
You can
4
pay
payments,
for-
say $21.
Get your sale in debt for some
would.
UFC merch.
Who else we got? Rob Font. Cool.
Great fighter, but same again, it doesn't get your...
I know. Gastel him because
Aye.
he's Hispanic. Better put him on. Rafa Garcia, at least he sounds Mexican. In Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Like, on paper, not a great card.
Tatiana.
Suarez.
Goes out with Patchy Mix.
Aye.
Hmm.
Don't you, Patchy?
Aye. He's doing all right.
This guy, 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏, this is a guy who's been in and out of jail non-stop.
I was going to say, he looks the type.
He never made his fight the last time, did he?
Yep.
Because he was
They nailed
locked
him.
up.
He's been in the news because he's put up a screenshot of his bank account and he's got $13 in it. And he's like, this is the realities of being a fighter and stuff like that.
That's
And
how
people
you,
like that know that's the realities of you fucking
You being a
having to pay your
maniac.
bail non-stop.
being a gangbanger.
Who's the guy he's fighting?
I don't know.
Just a guy.
Zachary Reese.
Mm-hmm. But aye, top heavy card. It starts at 11 p.m. here, so we're getting it a wee bit early, but it's a main event.
Not a great card, is it? And it's this is numbered.
No.
Just a fight night.
Will the people turn out for it, do you think?
The Mexicans will, surely.
Obviously, you've got two Brazilians headlining, which
I
is
know.
always a great thing on Noche. Or if you're more inclined to watch Mexicans fight, you're going to watch boxing? No.
It's on Netflix for free as well, eh?
Is it?
Is it free? Or do you have to pay something? No.
On Netflix for free. And this is ran by the UFC, am I right in saying this? The Dana White's been...
It's a co-promotion. I'm expecting Craig to know here. I'm looking across,
It's
like, make sure I'm
still
not wrong.
like kind of Riyadh season, but it's like
It's always Riyadh
it's
season.
TKO. Aye.
It's like...
I'd like to see the UFC competing with this Riyadh season stuff. Like I've said before, Dana White, I think he'll... Because he's sort of been snubbed by them, eh?
Nah, well, no. I don't think there's any competing with it. No, nobody has got the money to compete with it.
With 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏.
No one else can put this fight on because no one else can pay Terence Crawford. And
How much are they getting?
Canelo.
I don't think it's out there, but
It'll be wild, eh?
it's going to be money that no one else can pay. Aye.
Aye.
And when you've got that in your fucking back pocket, there's
What time's that card starting at?
like 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
And on Netflix. So accessible for like everyone, eh?
So we'll see you here on Saturday night into Sunday morning, boys. Aye, cool. Nope.
I'll come in for it if you wanted, but it's... I don't know, it's a heavy spar, eh?
We got some news before we all headed off to Paris regarding New York. UFC 322 in New York.
Oh, yes, with Mackenzie Dern.
No, she's 321. She's a month before.
Oh, is
So
she?
you don't need to wait as long to
Is
see
it Bo
her.
Nickel? Is if you're going to tell me.
It's Bo Nickel as well, but I mean in the main and co-main event.
Who you got?
So we've got two super fights. Islam is moving up to welterweight to challenge JDM,
No, a super fight.
and Zhang Weili is moving up to flyweight to challenge Valentina. Both vacated their belts.
The UFC have started doing this with folk, making them vacate their belts so they then can have somebody else fight. So is the year of the double champ gone?
It looks like it's dead eye. Because if they're not going to let Islam keep his belt, I don't think they're going to let anyone keep their belt. And Zhang as well.
So these are super fights for us who are fans, but nobody who isn't already a UFC fan cares about that.
But that doesn't make it not a super fight. I think you're being a bit cynical there.
No, and I'll tell you why, because we still have to keep attracting fans to the sport, and Islam is not as big a star as he should be. He should be massive, but he's no. He's well liked and he's loved in the Muslim world, but
What about JDM?
I don't think people know who JDM
what
is.
about in like
I love JDM.
Australia, New Zealand, these places? Surely, he must have fallen.
He
Like
will,
a
but
huge, I'm assuming he's got a massive following in the world of mixed martial arts, but surely his nation will get behind him.
I don't think he's big in Europe or the United States. It's
Could
just
be one
my,
of the things,
it's just
you
my
know.
take.
You know, when you see guys going up in the street and asking questions, have you heard of JDM from the
Aye.
UFC?
It's, I don't know. It's getting a bit
Does it
khabibbish
excite
where
you?
people aren't.
I don't know.
Does it excite you?
Yes, it does.
Yep. I'm kind of
And I just think you're looking at it like you're trying to find a negative spin on it, and you don't need to. Like, we're fans.
Okay.
Let's be
I agree.
happy about it.
Would you rather see someone like Sean O'Malley, or would you rather see Islam?
But you don't need to choose.
No, it's true.
I'd like to see Sean O'Malley.
Aye, me too.
What
No,
about,
you're
the
right, you don't need to choose. Get to see him soon enough.
what about the co-main event? It's the best women's fight that you can make. And people have been wanting it for a long, long time.
I think it's too little, too late.
And that statement in itself, it's the best women's fight. So it's a good fight, but it's not as good as the men's fights.
Again, that's also not true. Because this could potentially still be better than
Mate, I know.
Islam versus GTM.
Probably will be. Probably will be.
I'm not interested in any fights. I'm interested in Mackenzie Dern versus Rob Schneider for the title.
Do you think Whaley will win it?
Yes.
I do too. Yeah, she's good, eh?
And then we also got Leon versus Carlos Prates announced for that as well.
Absolute belter as well, isn't it?
I like that. What do you think?
I love that fight. I think it's a great fight, and I do think Edwards can use Prates to get a little bounce up the rankings.
Is Leon Edwards a southpaw? Aye.
Mhm.
Yeah, is he? So it's two southpaws fighting.
Carlos has came out, he was on Helwani this week as well, and he said his career is coming to an end. He says he's got a 3-fight plan, and it's beat Leon, win the title, and then challenge Ian Gary to a rematch, defend the belt against him, and then he says he's done. So
And that's him.
that's him. So he says aye.
Fair enough.
It's good to have a plan.
Umar as well.
Yep, we have got Umar and Mario Batista also on the Abu Dhabi card the month before New York. So a lot of fight announcements before we headed off, before we get a chance to talk about them.
Dubai, Dern's on as well, isn't it?
Yes, that's the one that Aspinall and Gann are headlining.
Mm-hmm.
See about going to that.
You see Gan cutting about at the hotel?
Aye. He's a big dude, isn't he?
Massive, eh?
I never seen him once.
Nah.
Did you
Seen Tom, but
What do you think about the booing of the French fans? And not really letting Tom say it and just booing him.
It was like a game of football, eh? Even the weigh-in, it was mental. Like the weigh-in was full. Couldn't it? We were standing up at the back. Honestly, the atmosphere for it was really good, but anyone who came up who wasn't French just got booed to fuck. I didn't actually, you never got booed.
No.
Neither did 𝗣𝗖𝗗𝗧. But
Neutral, mate, that's why.
aye.
Neutral, guys. So we've got a good few fights lined up before the end of the year's out. Interesting. I'm looking forward to the next few months watching as a fan.
You're not going to watch these fights.
I am.
Well-
I'm going to watch these fights now. I'm definitely going to watch Mackenzie Dern.
you said on
You
Helwani that you kind of like you'd fell out of love with the sport. Do you think that's going to start coming back to you?
I think that's true.
I fell out of love with training because it was always hard. There was no enjoyment in it. It was like, fuck, I need to go to the gym and do this. I need to. Whereas now it's going to be like, I'm going to start doing jiu-jitsu every morning at 10 o'clock. Ross Cooper's going to come with me as well.
I'm going to think about it.
Because you've got fuck all else today, have you?
I've nothing to do. That's true.
You're going to get a gi on, and the two of us are going to be a couple of old boys who just roll about and do a gi. Have you been involved in an on-fault accident? Are you looking for a little bit of support with your whole claim? Then there's only one place to go, and that is G4 Claims. Whether you've been involved in a bus accident, taxi accident, motorcycle accident, or you're a pedestrian, if you've been involved in an accident, hit up G4 Claims. Ross will give you the numbers right now.
It's 01698 767 0172. You can get them on WhatsApp. You can get them at Not At Fault Claim. If you want to email, you can even walk right in the door.
It makes sense if you've been involved in an on-fault accident to hit up G4 Claims and let them deal with it. And I'll give you a few reasons why I would use them. One, you're going to get a courtesy car your whole claim, and it's a like for like. So if you've got a nice big fancy car, you'll get a nice big fancy car back. They will also give you 100% of your claim, which is most important. There's a lot of other places out there that will take a little bit of handling fee. G4 Claim won't do that. They will give you 100% of your claim. And if you refer a friend, family, member, whatever it is, they will give you 50 of their good British pounds. Ross, give me the deets one more time.
01698 767 172. WhatsApp or notatfaultclaim.com.
Guys, do not get caught short dealing with these insurance companies. Have somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. G4 Claims is a place to go.
So if you've fallen out of love with training, how were you still able to go in every morning and still improve? Because I think you're better than you used to be.
Yep, but it was my job. You think about all the days we done the extra sessions.
Aye. That was the one that was a big...
And I'm always learning. I love learning. But it went for being, I can't wait to go to training tonight, or I can't wait. I was like, fuck.
I'm quite surprised at that, eh? I didn't think that was the case.
It was tough. But I fell out of love with I never missed a session of training when I first started this sport. I used to go and I would do 3 hours a night, every night.
Aye, I remember
I wouldn't bat an eyelid at that. That was just normal.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas now it's just like an hour and I'm like, right, fucking out the door.
Ready to go home.
Any good, somebody's saying there, Aaron Ross is saying Mason Jones on the open mat.
Aye, he'd be good.
We will look at getting him on. We're away a wee trip next week.
I'm in.
Good one. So is that us coming into this podcast tonight? So
Just trying to read
guys,
some comments here.
any good comments? Can you see anything?
Had an amazing career.
There's a lot of love for you.
Good, man.
Yes.
Mm.
You could
to
be the
hear,
main
John
media
Gooder.
guy for Scottish MMA. You know what it takes to make it to the top. We don't really have anyone Scottish that can push it.
Love to be involved in that kind of stuff.
Someone's asking if you've thought about cornering the boys from higher level.
I will. I'm going to corner this weekend and it's going to be 𝗣𝗢𝗗𝗖𝗓.
Are you cornering him?
Yep, he's fighting on Cage Warriors. We'll obviously talk about the aftermath of Cage Warriors, but Cage Warriors is this weekend and we've got a few Scottish guys with Michael Blair, Chris Bungard, Rhys McEwen and 𝗣𝗢𝗗𝗓. So I'm looking forward to these guys absolutely smashing it. And most of the guys are on the upswing, getting ready to progress in their careers. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do this weekend. And Newcastle is an event.
Could you see yourself being a head coach?
No, what James Doolan does is incredible. I don't think
But he can't do it forever.
I know, but that's why you've got Kieran Reid.
True, aye.
Kieran Reid will take that mantle. But aye, so guys, thank you for the love and
Thank you, mate, for everything you've gave to us. This is the thing, like, you've gave us these moments as well.
I do this for one reason, and it's for the love of this game. But yes, we will move over to the Patreon and we'll catch some more of your madness.
Aye.
Guys,
Got some good
stay
stories.
beautiful.